Hello, welcome back. This is my bite-sized version of the A game, my really framework approach to how I work with you as clients. I'm Linda Heffernan, an executive leadership coach and a cognitive behavioral hypnotherapist for executives. This video, I'm going to share with you my bite-sized approach to the A game, a 5-stage framework for working through challenges. And as always, I'm going to introduce you to a client, fictional name, real client, Emily. Emily is a senior director, and her story will show you how the A game works in practice. So there are 5 A's in my basic structure. The first one, aware. Emily noticed her jaw was clenched in meetings and tension headaches were building, and she was thinking, I can't keep up with this pace. She was concerned about her overwhelm in both her personal life as a parent and as a professional in a very senior position. Emily's awareness comes from 3 places. All of your awareness comes from 3 places. Internal language, words like should, can't, always. Emotional responses, fear, frustration, pressure, joy. And somatic signals, tension headaches, stomach issues. Folks, your body often knows first. The second A, Emily moved to acknowledge. So she could have thought, I'm just not cut out for senior leadership. I'm just not able to do it all. I'm not able to parent and be a senior leader. Now that would be fixed mindset. Instead, in our work, Emily started to think, oh, my body is telling me something important. What do I need to change? Now, that is growth mindset. It's curiosity over judgment, and that practice will give you back the power. So the third A is appraisal. This is the story you tell yourself about the situation. And we as humans are very accomplished internal storytellers, okay? They're just not always accurate. They can be fictional. Emily could have thought, senior leadership is overwhelming. I'm in over my head. I can't do this as a parent too. Instead, she reflected, she appraised, and moved to, I've taken on too much without adjusting how I work and how much support I need. I need to delegate, and I need to protect thinking time, and I need to protect personal time for resilience building. It's the same situation. It's a completely different narrative. Do you hear it? Your appraisal determines your options. So then we move to the 4th A, action. What will you actually do? Okay? Leadership is not just something that stops at thinking. You need to do something as well. Emily's action, she blocked 1 hour Tuesday morning for thinking time. No meetings after 4 p.m. on Fridays. She delegated 1 project and had an honest conversation with her manager about priorities. She also had an honest conversation with her partner about parenting responsibilities, household responsibilities, and whether her share was actually fair. And they reviewed that and made some changes. So your action follows from your appraisal. If you think this is impossible, your action is limited. And if you think I have options, well then possibilities open up. The 5th stage, the stage that we often forget, and it's so important, assessment. A month later, Emily assessed with me. Tuesday thinking time, working brilliantly, even if she had to move it because of an urgent issue at work that genuinely was urgent, something imposed on her by senior leadership. She still kept the 1 hour thinking time. She was just flexible on the when, but consistent in the practice. Friday boundary, a bit harder for her. She'd let it slip twice for urgent things that, on reflection and discussion, they actually could have waited. But what did she learn? When the assessment, what did we really learn here? We learned, or Emily learned, that her default was saying yes to everything. And now she wasn't saying, I failed, okay, in that, but she was saying, I'm learning what urgent really means. I'm also assessing there. I'm assessing my actions. So that awareness fed straight back into the cycle. The A game is a cycle that you can return to again and again. Aware, notice the signals, acknowledge, curiosity not judgment, appraisal, what story serves you, action, what's one step, assessment, what did you learn? And each time you practice it, just like Emily and many of my clients, you strengthen your capacity for self-awareness, emotional regulation, and conscious choice. And that, my friends, if you've heard it, it's resilience. That is resilience, not taking a bath, okay? That's compassionate self-leadership. So, my bite-sized version of the A game and my usual raw video approach. If this framework does resonate with you, okay, and if you would like support working through these patterns, if you recognize them, please connect with me. akaizenmind.com, LinkedIn Linda Heffernan, Linda with a Y, not an I, A Kaizen Mind. This is the work I do with leaders who want to perform at their best without burning out, and who want to lead with clarity and compassion. Okay? So subscribe so you can learn some more. Thank you for watching. Thank you for prioritizing your learning and your growth mindset. Talk to you again soon, and in the meantime, look after yourself.